Trade Carvana now. Scott Bauer, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy, joins me for this special example trade. How would you approach this?
Hi, Nicole. Yes, as you guys just discussed, the stock's up over 150% in the last year. Can it go higher? I really think that it can. The company has just reported really nice results, and they've impressed investors with a successful business model, its plans for expansion, its recent growth in both revenue and earnings. And so, from the fundamental side, things look good. When I look at the technical side, yes, the stock has made a great run. It's backed off a little bit. And it's right down at its 50-day moving average. So, I'm looking at that as support. The market is pricing in a move of about $40 in either direction. But I like the upside here. So, I'm going to buy a call butterfly. This is a skewed butterfly, though, and it's called a broken wing butterfly. So, essentially, what I'm doing is I'm buying this week's 350, 365 call spread, $15 wide. I'm also selling, just to protect myself a little bit, the 365, 370 call spread. So I'm going to hopefully own a $15 wide call spread and sell a $5 wide call spread. I can pay about $3.25 to do that. Ultimately, I would love to see the stock at 365 or as close as possible at the end of the week. But I think there's a lot of upside here, and this is a good way to play a nice move to the upside. 325 is my ultimate risk if I'm wrong or if the stock goes down.
Okay, thank you for that. So a good example trade there for Carvana, and ahead of the numbers where, I've seen really positive comments. I mean, Wedbush noting likely to beat the estimates on unit growth, why the Carvana winning streak has legs. I mean, there's still a lot of really positive reports here on this name. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, some of your thoughts on the market action that we're seeing here.
I'm kind of surprised that it's been so muted ahead of the big week starting today, especially with the Fed earnings, jobs on Friday. I'm kind of surprised that it's been so muted. We'll obviously get some fireworks with Powell's speech today. Not going to be what the announcement is because they're not going to do anything with rates, but let's see what he says, especially after today's GDP print. And then the big guys, we've got Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple. So we should see some fireworks the rest of the week. I still think volatility is too cheap. Good time to buy some downside protection.
What can you add how you're feeling in your sentiment and how you're going about your trades, Scott?
I'm cautiously optimistic. I mean, I think that's the way we have to look at it. The data that's out there is pretty decent. And, not that one data point makes your decision, but GDP today shows that things are, at least with that print, fairly healthy. Now, that probably means that gives the Fed more cause for pause and not to do anything. But the market looks healthy overall. But again, with volatility at these depressed levels, Nicole, I'm staying long, but I am picking my spots to buy some cheap protection to the downside just in case.
Understood. Scott Bauer, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, Scott.
Thank you, Nicole. You too.